tomb. Give me a sec. That's a 41. Okay. My mistake. Okay. Now, just gonna be checking 24, 24. Nice. Nice. Okay, now the tournament is not ending, which sucks. And of course, what I did is try the controller. Okay. Prize of the abandoned tomb. Super nice. Very about rumors of mountain of treasure. You best stay away. The treasure there is sure, but it's almost a strange monster as well. I suppose the real danger in there is the treasure, no monster, they say. Only guess at what it looks like. They'll put you to sleep. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you while you're snoozing. There are some accessories that can prevent falling asleep. They sell them at that dodgy Gloam Hall in Grand Chab. The beast is said to be drawn to money. Some witness claim they were able to escape it by tossing coin at it. Now I've heard that somewhere there's a skill that uses money. If you have some of those, that fight might go smoother. It's called a treasure monster for a reason, and it's said to carry some particular desirable loot if with it. Get a chance, you should try stealing from it. Nice. I don't have a... So that means they're possibly a thief clan. Or not clan, sorry. Thief job. So this appears to be an uncharted forest, but journey in deeper and you'll find yourself in a haven. If you're clever enough to understand the strength of that common number, Auburn is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. If you got a business with a goblin who runs the horde of them, you going to want to take out the goblin in black clothes. You don't need to speak of, but they have a lot of good naps, and you can find some items to make them at the general store around town. How you fight them, you may already know, but don't go wielding a staff yet. They'll fly off the handle, can't even control it. What else? There's a lot of giant insect called Vets in there. Really weak to pre-attack, but you better prepare yourself for a spear or bow. Or something of that sort. That's about it. Be sure you will prepare before venturing to the place. Now, I need to do two things. Big Bargain Day. Okay. Metal Day. Oh, this is, yeah, it's true. This is the last one. Okay, I remember. That's of the month. No. Really good.
Evidently.
So it began with rumor and safely during a sand flash. Whatever the case, I've made safely under custody. The other will send vigil over him. So let's rest what we can. Let's take it easy to prepare for it. So they just want you to save.
What now?
Imagine if I did that. Nice. Kind. I have no fucking clue. Maybe academia. It's not that I have more to do, but I cannot do anything. Rest well, thank you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
But I don't understand why they would lie. Like, somebody's lying, for sure.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
I am.
Barden
What's wrong?
sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
That's impossible. Esme was with us.
But Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick.
Where's he ready?
Speak, man. Are you all right?
He's drunk.
Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Eurus, you old sot! Don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Yeah, but Stroll didn't.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow. What a mess.
You witless! Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
What's up? Esme's right here.
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
No. Does he drive like this?
Not in the slightest.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Eurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying.
I don't think he's lying
With
too.
that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes.
What the fuck?
It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town, a ghost.
Inside the town.
And I know exactly where to go. And I know exactly where to go. It's the well. The well. And the well, they were talking about how they were screaming. That's a kid screaming. Shit.
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me,
You don't
they'll
think it's Morris?
accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
It feels so bad because
Whatever the case,
all he
let's
wants
meet with Barden.
to mourn his son. It's not about even about the son being dead. It's about giving a proper burial.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
I don't care about the
I want
payment.
to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand.
Oh, with Morris, of course.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a UG bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 UG brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the
Ooh.
testimony from the guard at the gate.
Racism.
He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here.
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here?
Oh,
May I interrupt?
please do.
No problem, ma'am.
We don't want to some.
What's that?
What's
Did
up?
you hear it, lad?
Oh, I heard nothing.
No, I didn't hear anything.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that the way we're acting, the way Ope is acting, reminds Esme of his son?
No.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone. Heisme.
Could have been. He could have left from day one.
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heisme?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I
Yeah,
think
true.
Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heisme with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris,
Wow.
the guard of the people, has been
But-
kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heisme heard in the night.
Norris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
But I don't understand why Morris would do that. It's for cash? Only for cash? Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
Tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heisme's reports that shook me. No. I saw something. It was right after I slung Heisme into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was
Wait,
a dark
what?
messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken,
You don't make-
Johns, shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heisme.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heisme's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Ooh. Yes, there was a building not being used. Usually I have a good idea of the story before I start the game. No, I don't. Give me a sec, I'm just gonna write down the time. Because that's kind of important, right? Quick share also. I also have to move a file. Because I also have to move a file because I've been streaming the tower in the background. And I got 3 hours, so if I don't do it, I'm gonna be having a full phone. Come on. Okay, I have an idea to make it faster. All you need to do is... Good. It worked. Good. And you're going here. You're going back to the tower. Right. There you go. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna do 1940.